What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at a McFarlane Toys Disney Mirrorverse Mickey Mouse, and he is a support character, it says here and here. I imagine there's some sort of card game that goes along with this. We're going to take a look at the card and see what that's all about when we get it out of the box. I just saw we got a McFarlane action figure, and it is a Mickey Mouse. As we turn around to the back of the box, we've got a really cool picture up here of the Mirrorverse, and then it does show who's available in this line. We have Mickey, Sully, Goofy, and Belle. So those are the four figures in this line. So far, we have collected all of them except Goofy, and Mickey Mouse is going to be our very first Mirrorverse review. So pretty excited about this. Everything that McFarlane Toys does is pretty much a win. So once I saw these guys, I just had to pick them up. And let's go ahead and get this guy tore out of the box. Before we pull him out of the box, we'll go ahead and take a look at his card that comes with him. It just says Disney Mirrorverse, Mickey, and support. And then we've got a picture of Mickey Mouse on here holding some sort of crystal. As we rotate it around to the back, and I will try to zoom in on that as best I can so you can read it. It says support, and then it's got his stats, which it looks like he's got a attack of 7 out of 10, a defense of 7 out of 10. I'm not sure what the cross is, 7 out of 10, and then a life of 9 out of 10. His bio says, as a boundless dreamer with eternal optimism, Mickey makes those around him feel like anything is possible. While many in the Mirrorverse seek to harness stellar magic, Mickey has already mastered it, calling upon its potent forces to protect those brave enough to fight against alongside him. So maybe this is magic, 7 out of 10. Maybe that's a magic effect. Not quite sure yet. Still learning about this stuff, but we're going to do the same thing that we do with our DC McFarlane Toys, and we are going to take the card and we are going to slide it into one of these cases. It just keeps the corners from getting dog-eared, the card from getting creased, stained, anything spilled on it. Just give it a couple taps and it falls right to the bottom and it's safe. If you're not interested in the cards or finding out what the game's all about and you're just going to pitch this, that's no problem either, but these things are cheap and they do a great job of protecting your stuff. Man, whoever crammed that cape through that hole, props. It looks like Mickey is not... So, I'm curious about these figures, as you know. We'll see what kind of articulation he's got first. Let's just go ahead and go over that. These are simple, basic characters, so let's see what all they can do. He can look to the left. He can look to the right. His head will spin a full 360 if that's what you want to do with him. He does not articulate down or up, though. It just basically spins. As far as his arm, it can spin all the way around. We don't have any joints in the elbows of this guy. His hand will also spin all the way around, so you can kind of pose that up in a magic casting position. This hand does have a hole in it so that we can plug this kind of diamondy flame effect into it, crystal effect. At his waist, he does have a swivel point here that can rotate all the way around. It looks like his feet can also rotate back and forth, but they do not bend up, down, anything like that. We don't have any knee joints or anything as far as that goes. So standing up, he's just going to have to stand on his tiptoes, I guess. Something sort of like that, which leaves him leaning forward. I'm not really sure about this design here, guys. Let me put this crystal in his hand and see if he'll even stand up. I feel like he may just fall forward because of the extra weight. All right, so no, he is still standing up. I feel like he should have came with a flight stand to kind of just elevate him into the air, maybe. That would have been a little cooler. Maybe we'll have to get a flight stand for him. just because the way his toes are pointed, and he's not really going to be able to stand too well. See, he just keeps wanting to fall forward here. Let's see if we can get him to stay back up. So there he goes. You're pretty much going to have to get him posed in the position that you want, and then just leave him there, or you could get a flight stand to put him on. So final thoughts on Mickey. Cool little character. I mean, I expected these to just be kind of like a display piece. It seems like maybe they go along with some sort of game, so maybe this is like your avatar that you would just sit down when you're about to use Mickey Mouse. I'm not exactly sure. I just thought that they were really cool figures. I'm sure kids are going to love these guys, and they do have some articulation, although it is not much. And you do want to just be careful how you have him posed, because it is going to affect his... Let's see if we can just cram it down a little bit. If you just kind of push down on it, it'll seem to stay in place. But either way, that was a quick little short video checking out the new Disney Mirrorverse Mickey Mouse. Wow. Excuse me. So if you like the video, if you like Mickey Mouse, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications. That way you stay up to date on all the newest things coming out. Mirrorverse is just something that we got into. We actually do a lot of other stuff here on the channel as far as reviewing action figures. And there he goes, taking another dive. We're definitely going to have to get a flight stand for Mickey. I just feel like that's going to be the optimal way to do things. And he would look much better just kind of hovering. He looks like he's floating, so... yeah, go ahead and leave your final thoughts on Mickey down in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video.